Hello, everybody, gentle cults and possibly confused mole walkers who wandered in looking for the food court. I'm your host, your hypos, your hoof-tapping, snack-packing, fax machine-smacking neighbor from the other side of the rainbow, wacky neighbor. Welcome to Friendship on Air, the only place where nostalgia is not just encouraged, it's mandatory. You got your Tamagotchis fed? You rewound your VHS tapes? You emotionally prepared for seeing ponies and neon windbreakers? Good! I know what you're thinking. Wacky, you look like a fruit roll-up gained sentience during a lightning storm. And to that I say, thank you. This outfit is 92% static cling and 8% hot glue. This convention is 5 magical days of panels, ponies, passions, and people who all agree that cutie marks are cooler than job titles. You work in data entry? I raise you the Sunbud of Destiny stamp! And yes, there's merch, there's panels, there's cosplay, there's a mysterious fog in the vendor hall that may or may not be coming from the cafeteria churro steamer, but do not approach the churro steamer. It's sentient now. So trot with me, weirdos and wonders, as we gallop down memory lane, where every booth smells like bubblegum and glitter glue, and every heart beats to the rhythm of friendship.
You've got mail.
Oh, would you look at that? You got mail. Either that's our con newsletter, or your grandma finally figured out how to send bitmojis again. But hey, I bet for the some of you, this might be your first online convention. And to that I say, welcome to the future, baby. It's like a regular convention, but you can wear pajama pants and nobody has to smell the vendor hall fog. Seriously, we're still not sure what's in that steam. Now, I know it's going to be a little weird not being shoulder to shoulder with a Rainbow Dash cosplayer holding an iced coffee like it's a wand of destiny, but that's okay! Because Friendship on Air is broadcasting good vibes right into your, living room, bedroom, bathroom. Look, I don't judge, okay? Here's the deal. We've got panels, games, streams, meetups, awkward camera angles, at least one cat looking across a keyboard, and 100% fewer blisters from standing in line! That being said, if you're going to enjoy yourself, and I mean really, go full pony on a pogo stick levels of enjoyment, there are a few rules you kinda gotta know. It's the 90s, folks. Things can get wacky real quick. 1 minute you're watching a wholesome panel about cutie marks and the next, boom! Someone's arguing over which cereal mascot could win in a hoof wrestling match. And money's still on the tricks rabbit though, that guy's got hustle. But listen up, because Wacky's got your backy, and your tracky jacky wearing self deserves to have a good time without turning the con into a late night infomercial meltdown. Be cool, be kind. That's rule numero uno. And whether you're in a video call, a group chat, or an interpretive dancing in the background of someone else's stream, don't be a jerk. Be jam. Like grape jam. Smooth, sweet, goes with everything. No trolling, unless you're literally a troll doll. If your hair is neon or standing straight up, don't act like it is. Keep the chaos fun, not mean. Leave the edgy energy to your OC's tragic backstory. Cause come on, I know we all got one. Keep it PG-ish. Remember, there might be little foals watching, so try keep it softer than a plushie of a marshmallow if you're unsure. Tech happens. If something crashes, glitches, or starts playing dial-up modem noises, breathe. Channel your inner Zen Zikora. And remember, officers are probably yelling, "Is it just me?" at our screens too. Always hydrate and take breaks. Yes, you, the one who's been staring at the screen since the opening ceremonies. Go stretch, drink water, touch some grass, hug a toaster, whatever keeps you charged. Just don't take it to your bath. Follow those rules and you'll have a con so good it'll knock the scrunchie right out of your mane. Speaking of merch, we got a shirt of me! That's right, this face, this glorious mug, this finely tuned Chaos Gremlin's energy wrapped in Technicolor fur, you can wear it on your torso. Printed on 100% radical cotton, soft enough to nap in, tough enough to survive glitter spills and hay fry crumbs. That's right, friends, the official Wacky Neighbor Tee is here. Perfect for strutting through your living room like it's a convention center, or just confusing your co-workers during casual Fridays. Order now and you'll receive 1 shirt, 1 sense of belonging, and 17 confused looks from strangers who don't get it. which makes it cooler. Rumor has it, if you wear the shirt during a panel, you'll gain +3 charisma and the unexplainable urge to speak in catchphrases. It also makes you 78% more likely to find a sticker on your elbow. Don't ask me how. Science can't explain wacky. The convention is not just about merch, panels, and me yelling into a webcam like I'm trapped in a Lisa Frank screensaver, however. This con is all about finding new friends and talking about what lights your spark, cranks your gears, or makes your inner pony squeal like it just saw a rare G1 collector plush at 50% off. Whether you're into cosplay, fanfics, gaming, lore debates, or arguing over which pony would win in a karaoke battle royale, there's a place for you here. And guess what? You don't need to be famous, fancy, or fluent in ancient equestrian. You just gotta be you. Weird, wonderful, curious you. So what are you waiting for? Jump into a chat, raise that hoof, ask a question, or just say, "Hey every pony, I like jelly beans and 90s sitcom intros," and boom! You've made a friend. Because around here, we don't gatekeep, we gate gallop. And there's plenty of room on this friendship trail for everyone. Alright every pony, that wraps up the intro. You've got your schedule, you've got your snacks, your weird little sticker collection. Now it's time to trot into the con like it's 1995 and you just logged onto AOL with permission. But before I vanish into the pixelated sunset, let me leave you with 3 important words. Friendship is rad. Whether you're here to chat, chill, cheer, or just channel your inner sparkle horse, just remember, you belong here, this is your herd, your vibe tribe, your pony playground. And if anyone tells you otherwise, just hit him with a "No way, naysayers," and rollerblade out into the next panel. Whacking neighbor out.
We made it. We made it to another year of friendship on air. I don't know how we did it or what we did, but we did. I'm sorry. I just realized I had Discord completely off. Let me backtrack again. We made it. I don't know how we did it or what we did to do it. We made it to another year of friendship on air. This would not be possible without people who are willing to have friendship like you. And it's because of you that this is possible. And this amazing idea is just... I am so happy to be here. Okay, I did write a speech earlier, so I wouldn't get confused. So, anyway, hello. Welcome to Friendship on Air. My name is Puzzle Piece. You can see the little thing in the background. And as the founder of this convention, I want you to know that I am not here to run this show, okay? I am here as a volunteer to the idea of what makes a good friendship. I'll be honest with you. This isn't just a convention. For me, it's been a journey. Despite the drama, the miscommunication, all the bumps along the way, I am standing here, and I wouldn't be here if I wasn't ready for it. Not perfectly ready, just ready enough to ask the question that's been echoing in my mind for the past 2 months. What is a friend? It's not just someone who sends emojis at the right time. It's not always someone who gets you right away. It might not even be someone who you even see every day. Sometimes, a friend is someone you haven't even met yet. Someone on this server, on this convention. Someone who's going to laugh at the same dumb reference or share a weirdly specific passion with you, like a Bubbles-themed OC or 90s cereal box art. That's what this weekend is for. Not to pretend like we all have it together, but to remind each other that we're not alone in figuring it out. So thank you. Thank you for being here. It has taken me a lot of years online to realize something simple but powerful. Friendship isn't just a feeling or a fun word. It's a complex philosophy. It's a choice, a challenge, and sometimes a risk. For me, a friend isn't someone who shows up in the abstract. A friend is someone who tries. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to fix everything, but they try. To be honest, to keep their word, to not treat you like a shortcut or a wallet, and yeah, sometimes they mess up. We all do. But you can tell when someone's trying. Really trying. And that means something. I want to believe in that kind of friendship. I want to keep that hope alive, even when it's been tested. And if I show up to this con without that open mind, without the same effort, I'm not giving anyone else a fair chance, am I? So I'm showing up. I'm trying, because that's what I hope others will do too. And maybe, just maybe, we'll find each other along the way. I had a time where I had trouble finding myself at the beginning of this year. There were several times I wanted to quit being online, and by extension stop Friendship on Air entirely. Times I wanted to give up my role in this, give up the dream, and just walk away. Not out of spite, but because I truly believed I wasn't stable enough, that I wasn't capable enough to carry the weight of building something for others, when I was already carrying so much of my own. There are things, real things, that I brought with me into this. Worries, pain, doubt, and yes, even so-called friendship. And for a while, I convinced myself that maybe I'd be better off living quietly, without the noise, without the risk of opening up, without the company of like-minded people who might hurt me, or worse, prove me right. But then that question came back again. What is a friend? And for me, the answer didn't come from being perfect. It came from trying. Trying again, even when you're tired. Even when your voice shakes. Trying because maybe, just maybe, someone else is carrying their own weight too. And you need to show up. So I did. And so did you. We are here. And that's where Friendship on Air begins. Not with a flawless confidence, but with a quiet, messy courage to show up anyway. So, what is Friendship on Air really? Yeah, it's a con, it's a convention, it's a schedule, panels, events, a silly mascot, a 90s theme. But to me, it's more than that. It's a kind of study. A study of ourselves. A focus on each other, not in a surface level scroll past kind of way, but in the way where we actually slow down and pay attention. When was the last time you truly listened to someone? Like really listened? Took mental notes, asked questions just because you wanted to know them better, not to reply, not to fix them, just to understand. We live in the age of distraction, where attention spans are short and everyone's got something to sell, or prove, or defend, and somewhere in that noise, real connection got quiet. But not here. Friendship on Air is about turning the volume back up on curiosity, on care. It's about sitting with the weird, the wonderful, the unexpected. It's about celebrating people for who they are, not who we think they should be. And if we do that right, even just for one weekend, then maybe this convention becomes more than a study. It becomes an answer. So, that being said, let's talk about expectations. They ruin things, don't they? You come into something with this idea in your head, how it's supposed to go, how people should act, how it should feel. And when it doesn't match up, the mood drops. The spark dies, and suddenly, you're not open to what is. You're mourning what isn't. So make no mistake, we respect your decisions here. The panels you bring, the art you share, the moments you create, they're yours. They carry your voice, your opinions, your truth. But if you come in with a closed mind, just here to do your part, check a box, move on, you're missing it. You are missing the point, because Friendship on Air is not just about broadcasting yourself. It's about tuning in to each other. It is my opinion that friends try, even when they disagree, even when they don't understand right away. And if the space becomes one where people are truly heard, not just seen but understood, then we've already succeeded. So let me say this, loud and clear, to everyone here, the streamers, the viewers, the performers, the planners, all of you who made time to show up. Today is the day we start listening. Not just nodding, not waiting for our turn to speak, but really listening. Because for this month, just one day a week, we have the rare chance to pause the noise and tune in to each other. To learn something new. To meet someone we didn't expect. You don't have to share every belief or interest, but if you're here with a listening heart, then you're exactly who this con was made for. And I'm not just saying this for you, I'm saying this for myself as too. I've self-diagnosed myself as someone who has hyper-focus issues. It's not a bad thing, especially when it comes to work, but when I create art or host things online, I watch the replays, and then I see clearly I am quiet. I am withdrawn, not really reaching out. It's not because I don't care, it's just that sometimes I get so locked into my own thoughts, I forget that there's a whole world out there, full of voices that deserve to be heard. So this convention, it's a reminder to myself, just as much as anyone else, to step outside that quiet bubble, to listen, to respond, to show up, not just in content, but in connection. Without this con, I don't think I would have remembered names like Appalooda, Jago Master, Thundershy, just to name a few. These weren't just usernames. They were friends. People I learned from, even if I didn't always make time for them. And that realization, it changed something in me. It reminded me that every name in the chat, every voice in the call, every sketch in the stream, is a person. Not a view count, not a follower stat, a real someone with something to say. And that's the kind of convention I want this to be. Not just a show, not just content, but a place where people feel seen. And I want to see all of you. Not just your avatars or your usernames, but the you behind the screen. As a millennial, I get distracted. Hyper-focus, I got that, but this time I'm choosing to use it differently. Every Saturday, I'm choosing to focus, really focus, on listening, because that's what Friendship on Air is really about. Let's make this convention more than just a gathering. Let's make it a connection. That being said, I still want to remind every one of you about what this place is really about. Friendship on Air isn't about tearing something down. It's not about dismembering a person for one mistake, one moment, one bad decision. We hold space for accountability, yes. But we also hold space for growth. For learning. For trying again. Because this is the place to make a new friend, not to keep a list of enemies. We all mess up. We all miscommunicate. But if we start from the idea that people can change, that people want to try, then maybe we can build something more meaningful than just a weekend convention. Maybe we can build a friendship. Before I close out, I want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to my planning team. This convention wouldn't be possible without them. So let's give it up for the amazing Firebird, Pony for Hire, and Snowy the Pony. They've been working behind the scenes, making sure this dream didn't just stay an idea, but become something that we could experience all together. Seriously, thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, I'm going to open the floor to my planners. Would you guys like to come on in and say something for a few things? Would you like to say a few things? Who would like to go first?
Hello, hello, hello. This is Lieutenant Firebird speaking. How is everybody doing this fine evening, at least from my time? I hope you all are doing well, and I am very happy to be here and be part of, may I add, my very first convention, at least pony-related convention. And I am honored to be a staff member for this convention, and I am more than happy to give advice on how to handle yourself in anxiety situations regarding society. When you you struggle to say that one word that you want to get out, but you just can't. Or you're speaking to a cashier and you just freeze and you just can't move and it gets increasingly more awkward. But yeah, that's what I'm here to help with. And of course, if you have any other questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. I also have the Twitch stream chat open on my phone next to me, so if you have any questions for our Twitch viewers, I am more than happy to read them out. I will now pass on the microphone to Pony for Hire, who I'm sure is waiting eagerly to say their words.
Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming. I have to say that Puzzle Piece here gave an amazing opening speech here. They've said so much that I actually resonated with. It is so great to find another individual that is so passionate about friends. The friendship is a philosophy. Absolutely. I also say it's an art form, one that gets easier the more you try. The more experience you have, the better you get at it. To have an open mind, to put in real effort, to have communication. I have a lot of notes that this was a very good intro. How about we give it up for Ken Do and Wacky and Puzzle Piece, all the names that they go by. Can we give them a little bit of a round of applause here? Yay!
Stop. It's about you two.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, I know, but
absolutely.
You made a very heartfelt speech at the start, and I congratulate you. And I agree with one thing. I do hope this convention becomes more than just a convention.
Yes.
Absolutely. There is going to be a lot of words spoken by many individuals, but saying and really living by the idea of listening, not just waiting to speak. We're not just content. It goes really far. That this could be a breath of fresh air for us. We need air for life. We need air for sound to travel. And I'm so glad that this convention is called Friendship on Air, because that's what we need. We need friendship for life. We need friendship to breathe. We need air for sound to travel through.
Yes.
And last bit of note I have here is thank you for coming. This is live recorded and is put so much background effort to make this a reality. Very happy that you're all here. I am done with my speech. Thank you very much. We'll see you throughout these
Oh my goodness.
these convention days.
Yes.
Let me take a look at my times here. So I believe the next panel is yours. I believe Pony for Hire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, absolutely. My panel
Getting a
is
popcorn ready.
there we go. My panel is how to make friends anywhere, because my longest running panel in physical conventions, and I would say my most look forward to panel, is not just entertainment, which is what I primarily do, but functional. I do how to make friends at cons, because I think that's valuable, so that way you don't just have fun for a weekend and then just go back to regular what the regular daily grind is. I think
Right.
it's
Average 9 to
incredibly
5.
valuable.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's very valuable to get a friend, make friends, have friends, and then live that happiness of the convention beyond its very limited time. And it's been such a success. I'm very, very happy to bring it here in a different format, in a different capacity, and I hope that you come. But yes, thank you. It'll be the first panel. I'm very, very honored that it is.
I mean, you kind of asked
Likewise.
for it.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not. I was anticipating this thing would go for an hour. I did not expect this thing to take 30 minutes, but apparently that worked out well to be a 30-minute thing. Any suggestions on what we do for the next 30 minutes? Thank you.
Well, I actually do have one more thing that we can possibly do, and we can honestly fill the rest of the time with a little bit of downtime music, because that was some pretty hype music, wasn't it? I was enjoying waiting here, but to say one last bit, this was a colossal effort, definitely, and no one put more effort than Puzzle Piece here.
No.
They really knocked it out of the park. They really, really did. That was a wonderful intro. I was not expecting that intro. Holy cow. That was really awesome. And a whole animation. How long did that take you? Jeez.
A month.
Yeah, we had a little trouble with trying to get the textures for the cassette player, but we got there in the end.
Right.
It's okay. Some people just have some things that they need to do. It's okay. Don't need to beat yourself up over it. Yeah, hugs.
Yeah, and I actually did have a really cool friend in Portugal that made the nice like advertisement art, the Friendship on Air.
He's from
poster.
I love it.
He's from Portugal.
Yes, he's from. Right, which makes it very hard to communicate because they're up at odd times. But even with
speaking of time, sorry to cut you off for a moment.
Yeah,
this is most important for me because it is currently 8:29 in the evening for me over here in Australia, which is where I'm from.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you introduce yourselves and where you're at? Because I would feel like that would be that would be a great thing to introduce every friend here who's in the chat and who might want to speak. You know, let's give everybody a chance here to say where they're from, and let's give everybody a chance to say hello.
Why don't we start with the audience first, and then we do speakers last, just so everyone's fair.
Yeah,
everyone's
there
equal.
we go.
Who would like to go first?
Absolutely.
Raise your hand.
Yep.
If you
All right.
want to. Feel free to raise your hand.
You can also say in the chat if you wish to. I am also watching the Twitch chat.
We could also, we also can type it.
This is true. Totally forgot we have multiple reasons. Maybe you don't have a microphone. Maybe you don't have a video. That's okay. You can still be a part of this. Lightning.
Yep.
Lightning.
Lightning's up first. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, Lightning.
Welcome.
Hello there. Hi.
Please. Yes, go ahead.
So, my name's Lightning, and I'm also from Australia, specifically Melbourne.
Hey.
Yep. Welcome, fellow Aussie. Welcome.
Yeah. Well.
Thank you.
So, what's in Melbourne that's not in anywhere else that you might like to brag about?
Oh.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
I can confirm. I've been wearing double layers all day.
Yes, Australia being in the southern hemisphere is it's winter over there, which is
yes, our winters
counterintuitive
are reversed.
We're in the last month of winter.
Yep.
Oh, last month.
Yeah.
Before things start heating up again, I'll have to wear friggin' shorts and a singlet.
Yeah, thank God.
A tank top for our American viewers. That is what we call a slinger is what we call a tank top here in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting lore drop. Actually, this is very interesting. I did have an Australian friend tell me how to say something in an Australian accent.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear your impression, mate.
Okay, so the phrase is rise, like like get up, rise,
Yep.
up, like the direction up, and then lights, like the illumination. So if you say it quickly, rise up lights. You say razor blades in Australian.
But
Yep.
no, I can't confirm that is accurate.
That's the only Australian accented word I know. Okay, I am utterly terrible, but honestly, very very awesome. I have 2 other friends in Australia. One's in Western Australia, and the other one's also in Melbourne. that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Is the Western Australian happen to be me?
No, actually, it was another friend. They go by I their online name, anyways. Dragonheart.
Ooh, I know a Dragonheart.
Dragonheart. I don't think I've met a Dragonheart before, but I'll definitely try and keep the name out. I'll definitely keep an eye out for the name if we happen to bump into each other, and I'll say, "Oh, hey, I know Penny for Hire. Apparently, you two are friends and all that," and just hope and just hope it's not a different one.
Righto. It's really cool. There is a lot of people that after you network so much, you realize that people will come up to you and start with, "Hey, you don't know me, but I know you," and a small sense of dread
Yes.
and happiness.
Yes.
There's a mix of emotions, but like I said, just like any art form, just like any emotion, just like making friends, you start at the bottom, but as you get more experience, you get better at doing it and dealing with it. So I am feeling more all right when people say that. I'll be like, okay, did you want to be a friend or a fan? I don't say it like that, but
Friend, fan, or foe?
yes, or rival.
Rival, nemesis.
Right, but I do have some people that come up to me and say that they are fans, and I have it's a different form of friendship. So yeah, that's very cool. Do we have any sort of tunes by chance? Because where were you getting those from? That was pretty fun.
Live stream. I could see it. You happen to, but by the way, Puzzle, you sometimes swapped over the screen on stream.
Yeah, I had to make sure that you guys could hear it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. Yeah.
Because
It's
yeah.
very
Also,
fun
yeah.
and fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, you're being
just,
the entire.
just so you know, just let you know, Puzzle. I can confirm the stream sound is working.
Okay,
Twitch stream.
Good.
Yay. Okay, so lightning
Oh, that's
foil.
awesome.
What else do you have to share? We do need to get other people on here because we're kind of to ourselves and not letting you speak. So I do apologize.
I've also got a panel later
Yes.
in August.
In August.
Yep.
When is that? Would you like to share a little bit about that? Maybe give us a little preview.
So my panel is called "How to Collaborate with People on the Internet," and it's basically just about how to, talk to each other, and also how to, play games or make videos with each other on the internet. So basically, just content creation.
Australian extravaganza.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's going to be very interesting to see. I know I have many questions on that. How to make an actual friend on a stream and how to actually do that while streaming. That is one of the questions I will definitely be asking at that panel.
That's on the 17th, which will be the 18th for me.
Okay.
Let's not talk about
Indeed.
time zones. We don't talk about time zones.
That's an entire can of worms on its own.
Yay. Yeah. I guess you made the limitation before I got to gripe, but that is a benefit to everyone.
I mean,
I'll just say it's early.
Time zones have to
Yes,
happen.
time zones have to happen. But we're reaching across a few places here. Anyone from another country besides the United States and Australia?
Yeah,
We
feel
seem
free
to
to raise
be.
your hand in the chat or in
Yes,
the
please.
audience. We can get you in. Lightning Doyle, would you like to stay or would you like to just listen in?
I don't mind.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Which that's not very specific. Yes or no on option 1 or 2.
I'll go
Well,
option 2.
Okay.
all right. Well,
Well,
thank you very much, Lightning
thank you.
Doyle.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you for joining us on stage, and we look forward to seeing your panel.
Right.
What was option 2
Absolutely.
again?
To
To
go back into the audience.
Okay, gotcha.
yes.
I see lots of people I
Right on.
recognize in here. Jago Master is back. Welcome back, friend. I missed you.
Yay.
I only recognize Lightning and Whereas Was. Those are the only two, I guess ponies, I should say, or creatures. I don't know. People. I'll just get people. In the audience currently, and of course, few of my friends are also watching this stream in my server. Hello to you guys. I'm very happy that you're here. If you're still here.
Yeah. I'm glad that there's multiple vectors of this, and this is basically recorded, correct?
Yes, it is being recorded. Yeah. It's going to be a 12-hour convention because I know people around the world would love to go to a convention, but they just haven't found the time or can't have the expenditures. And that's another reason why we should have this online convention for friends, because we need to have people who would like to have a friend over across the pond, but actually focus on that.
Fun fact about Australia, by the way. There is no pony conventions happening over here anymore. Like none.
Wow.
So I have never once gone to experience a pony convention once in my life. The only way I'll be able to experience one is if I attend next year's Mare Fair, which I do look forward to.
All right.
Mares.
Yes, there's quite a few pony conventions still happening around the world, actually.
I believe this month there is another convention going on this month. I forgot what it's called though.
This is too early for Cider Fest, I think.
I think it's Everfree Northwest.
Wait a second. Everfree, yeah, Everfree is in August. You are correct. I've been to that one once. Yeah, that was quite an interesting experience. It always seems that not always, I should say half the time. Half the time it seems that getting to and from a convention ends up being such an adventure.
It is an adventure, but I mean, you get to meet friends. There's an interesting story of how I met Minty Root on the playwright to BabsCon.
Oh?
I have a story about Minty Root too, but yours first, please.
No. I'm just gonna give you the basics because I don't want to do story time. That's probably gonna be reserved for open mic.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, there are certainly positives for going in real life to a convention. You actually get to meet the person face to face. But I also wanted to keep that in this online setting, which is why I wanted to bring out my camera so you guys could see my face, because I want you to see
camera.
Yeah.
Camera.
There's a real face. There's a real person behind this convention. There's a real person.
Yeah. There he is.
Currently you are streaming. Yeah, okay, you are.
Yeah,
okay.
It just faded to the camera. Okay, and we're fading back to Discord. All right. Shall we do the speaker introductions now? Since I don't think anyone else is going to raise their hand.
Going once.
Going once. Going twice.
So you and I are on the same wavelength, I swear.
Indeed.
Just we have someone typing in the chat. 1 second. We may have to hold the speaker introductions for just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our voice faster than.
What should
What
I
was
do?
it?
Where are you from?
Just introduce yourself about what. Just introduce yourself. Who you're from, and all your interests, or just miscellaneous stuff. I just ask that we keep it, child friendly, of course, as Wacky Neighbor did say in the intro.
There might be little
Right.
things watching.
Yes. Friendship is
Whack! I'm sorry.
not. Friendship is whack, but it's
Jeez.
also. Oh, what was I going to say? Age. We want to make this as wide range of age appropriateness for friendship.
Exactly.
Oh, tubular.
Is this? I just want to clarify. Is this raising your hand? Just your average Lego fan? Or can I
Yes.
call you Lego
Do you
status?
wanna? Yeah. Do you wanna speak in on the stage, or do you wanna use the chat? It's your choice.
Yeah.
We can, of course, invite you upon the stage if you want to use your voice.
So what are your
To fill
positives and
in.
negatives and online conventions and stuff? What are your
Yes.
opinions?
What?
Really quick.
Yeah. What friendship stuff do you struggle with? That's the kind of questions we're expecting.
No.
Of
I
course,
mean, I
questions
meant
like that should be
conventions. I'm
reserved
talking
for your
about
panel.
conventions.
I think I'll speak. Just introduction, right? Or
Yeah.
what else should I
Yeah.
explain?
Introduction. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
just introduction.
I'll invite you. Come on
Yeah,
in.
please join us on the stage. Also, I didn't realize it was Aries until I just checked the username.
Ah.
Hello, Aries. Aries is in fact another familiar face I am known to. I do know.
Hello.
Alrighty.
Greetings, Aries. Welcome to the stage.
We do not hear you.
If you are here, yes, your microphone is not working or is currently muted, or you're just not talking. I don't know which. We cannot hear you. I think we're having technical difficulties again.
Is it just me?
Technical difficulties. It's that's never happened at a convention.
Never.
FYI, it always
does.
happens.
Wah,
at
wah,
conventions. It
Well,
always
keep cool,
does.
keep calm, channel your inner Zenzakora.
Zenzakora. Yes. Well,
You hear that? You hear Wacky Neighbor say that once, and already you get that memorized in your head.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Aries has muted themselves. Aries, if we can't speak, it's best to use the chat.
Yeah, it's
We still cannot hear your
Who are
I
you
voice.
think
and
they
where
were
are you
just
from?
checking things. Oh, still no.
Aries, do you have your microphone enabled in your voice, or is it plugged in probably if it says like a cord? We still cannot hear your voice, Aries. We are definitely having some technical difficulties, folks. Please be patient.
Yeah.
I think I hear them suplexing their mic into submission here.
Relatable. Work! Work, dang it!
Work!
Indeed.
Ooh.
Well, for the
Yeah, we still cannot hear your
moment,
microphone.
can I?
Hear my voice?
No, we cannot hear you.
Voice. Sorry.
Until you see like a green border around your
Yeah.
icon, or that's
Yeah.
that's when we can hear you. But in the meantime, I'd like to ask listeners if they have been to a physical or online convention before?
Yes, we would like to hear what you have to say, and please also, if you have been to a
Woo!
convention, please specify which convention you have been to.
Yeah.
If you want to.
No matter how many I've been to, and for some of the panels that I do, I ask, "Hey, who's been to a convention before? Who hasn't been to a convention?" And there's a wide range of people that be like, "Hey, this is my first one." I'm like, "Really? Cool. I'm glad you're here." So,
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
yeah, there's some that have been to more conventions than I've been to. They're like up to
Aries,
60 or so.
Aries and Jagger have said that they have both never been to a convention before.
This is your first.
Oh,
Interesting.
congratulations. Welcome. Hopefully we can make a good space for you. And hopefully it'll be
Yes.
memorable.
Right. I'm very happy that
Whereas
this
was
is
has been to BabsCon so far.
And
Yeah.
I've been physical.
Speaking of
Babs.
BabsCon,
Awesome.
yes.
I'm glad you were
Cool, yeah.
there. That's where we met Puzzle Piece here.
My lining says my latest MLP convention was BabsCon 2025/Nayhem,
Mayhem.
but my latest physical convention was Supernova 2025 in Sydney. Hey, I heard about Supernova.
I have also heard about Supernova.
I
A
have not
friend
heard
of
about
mine.
Supernova. Can you please fill me
Whereas
in?
was says, is saying I am going to be going to HarmonyCon next year though.
Ooh.
I'll
As
be
for your
there.
question,
Likely.
puzzle, this is what I know. Supernova is an Australian convention that is just all-rounder anime, cartoons, you name it.
Gotcha.
Here in Australia. I'm not sure if it goes to other countries though, but I know it's here in Australia and happens every year.
Yes, a multi-fandom convention. There's one in Salt Lake City in the United States that was a Comic-Con, but they had to change their name, and since they had anime, video game, comic books, cosplays, and more, they decided to call themselves Fan X or Fan Expo.
Okay. Lightning says that yes, Supernova is in Australia exclusive.
Okay. Well, I don't
Lucky.
have
That's-
any
yeah.
conventions. No. No.
No, Aries. Same, honestly. I've not been to a single MLP convention, excluding this current one that's happening right now. I am very happy to be here, by the way.
Oh, God.
Indeed.
Alright,
Well, it
so-
just sounds like we
Yeah,
need to
sorry.
make a physical convention and make it in Australia. That's it. Friendship in Australia.
Please!
How would that even happen? That would be a lot of fun to probably make a building and rent a hotel.
You can, yeah. There's a
Grab a ball pit.
Different hair.
Alright.
Grab a ball pit. Yes.
Words
what a
was
ball
says,
pit
oh,
is
I
conversationally.
was says, oh, I just remembered. I also attended an online too. It was just called MLP-Con or MLP/Con or something.
All right.
It was a
hate to
4chan thing.
interrupt the great conversation here, but we do have a bit of time left before the next panel. So if you guys
Yes.
would like to introduce yourselves to everybody, we just want
Parents Hire, would you like to go first?
time to get everybody over there to the panel to take a water breaks and everything.
Yes. Parents Hire, you go first, and I'll then Puzzle. You've already introduced yourself already, have you? Haven't you?
I have.
Okay, so I'll go last then.
So, was that? I didn't hear the first person.
That's your cue. That's your cue to introduce yourself. Ponies for Hire.
Oh, so yes, Pony for Hire here. I also go by PFH and many other monikers and nicknames that I've been bestowed upon by many friends. I wear them like little badges of flair, like a Girl Scout
You've seen
badge
the
thing.
huge one.
So, but I have been in the pony fandom basically since 2012, going to conventions since 2015, thankfully, and I was addicted. So, basically, I'm really, really happy to go, and I had a chance at HarmonyCon, first one that they had, 2019, um,
Nice.
where I had a chance to do panels, and they said yes to all three of them, and I was addicted to that too. But honestly, they were the best place, pony conventions in general, to make friends. Everybody was actually friendly. Everybody was actually like exciting, and uh, I even talked to every vendor at that convention. It was so much fun. And I got recognized by two people at this small 400-person convention back in 2015. Somebody said they knew me. And I'm like, no, you don't. And they said, you draw on Picardo. And I went, oh, no, you do know me.
Wait, you draw?
So,
Small
yeah.
world.
Yeah, I drew art on Picardo.
Well,
And
this is new information.
that's.
I'll definitely ask for that handle next time.
Yes.
I don't draw nearly as much as I used to, but I am trying to pick it up. I am more happy nowadays, so I will be drawing more. But
Yay!
yeah, the rest
Yay.
was history. I've been going to a lot of conventions. I've been doing a lot of panels. I'm a very happy person, and I like to make other people happy. So I do entertainment, and like I said, my Make a Friendship panel, which is you sometimes standing room only in the rooms. A lot of people appreciate that panel. So, yeah, that's me.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
I'll go next. I am Lieutenant Firebird of the Wonderbolt Academy. I am Australian, as you can already tell. I am from Western Australia, Perth, and this is my first convention. First pony related convention, and this is also the first convention I'm being a staff of. So yay, two birds, one stone.
Yay.
Why would you do that to birds, though?
How about
I'm
feeding two
gently
birds with
giving
one
this.
scone?
Ooh, there you
That
go.
works. Yes, yes. Two birds, one scone. Or one scone, as we call them in Australia. At least that's how my family pronounces them. Yes, my OC canonically drinks whiskey, by the way. Because, yeah, why not? He,
Here we go.
yeah. Yes, I'm struggling to think of what else I could talk about. uh, Words, yes.
Horse noises.
What color's your horse?
Oh, yes. My OC's color is a light blue fur with a pastel baby blue mane and tail. He is a unicorn, but he has built his own metal wings to join the academy. And no, they are not physically attached to his body. He wears them like a backpack. He does not do biological engineering.
There we go.
Because a few people have already asked me that question.
Not
Righto.
true alicorn.
Not true alicorn, no. Technical, but an alicorn by technicality, yes. Actual alicorn, no. Although his magic is more powerful than the average unicorn, but not to alicorn standards.
Alright, let's try to wrap it up because we got another panel for us to do. Anybody have any last
Yes,
words?
and yeah. Also, my friend
I
wants
think
to
I'm good.
join the server. By the way,
Oh, go
Here
ahead.
we go.
yeah, I'll invite them.
Alright. Well, anyway, this is your planning staff. Sorry, Snowy the Pony couldn't come on here. He is in Florida. He does go to school, so he might miss some of it. He might come here for lunch though. He will come.
Yeah.
I also want to introduce on his behalf Snowy the Pony. He's gonna be our only DJ this year. I was hoping for a little bit more, but that's okay. And I'm so glad to get him to that place. He is what is he? Do
A
I not
horse.
He is a horse. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I gotta really think.
Once.
The Hans, yep.
Hans.
He's a collector. He is an MLP collector. He collects his ponies from a dollar store. He gets them really cheap, and I get really lucky when he finds MLP products for cheap. And so that is a little bit of snippet of Snowy the Pony. Anyway, guys, that concludes opening ceremonies. We will see you whenever our panel is going to be. And as always, we wish you a great time in this convention.
Yay!
So on behalf of Pony for Hire, Freebird, Snowy the Pony, go make friends.
Hi, bud. Yes. Please interact, socialize, make new friends. Yes, we will be here for the next 12 hours. We are currently taking a intermission.
Mm-hmm.
We will be
Right.
back.
We'll do.
Or dihydrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll be
toilet,
around.
have a drink, do whatever, as long as you well, it's not mandatory, but just try to get back here in time for us to return.
Right.
Also, hi,
I'll
Really Face just arrived. Hi, Techie, welcome.
Hello. I'll put it this way. Hey, I'll give 10 minutes because I need to use the restroom too. So,
Yes,
10 minutes, the panel will start. How about that?
Yes, and I just want to clarify with Techie, this is a PG-13 only server. Like, you have to, so everything you say must be child friendly.